PS Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education in 2019 rather, reimbursed the government by end of September 2023 the sum amounting to $30,451 being made on an expired contract on employment number indicated. Did you receive anything from Accountant General? Do you confirm any payment? No? So honorable members not receive no payment confirmed from Accountant General. What do we do? Refer to the police? They responded? Okay.
I'm not sure whether they committed themselves to refunding, but they provided a response. So perhaps maybe if you do not have the response, I know we have it in-house, we can share, but I believe it was shared with your office and copied to us. So, but they responded to that effect.
Can you check in among the correspondence that you received? Did you receive anything from? Then you can share the copy of the response that you've got. Hopefully by tomorrow. Honorable members, let's, for the time being, suspend our this one on that until we get the confirmation of the response from them. 24 or 34 rather, that effective immediately, board controllers to refund government all money spent on single source procurement that have not been authorized prior to any purchase. So that means this is supposed to be taken effective. Do we need to do any reminder by way of the resolutions? They are all duly informed. And it's a matter of the Accountant General Finance to take note.
Yeah, in our response, we have taken note of that.
Okay.
Yeah, at least because this was addressed to all MDAs.
Yes.
Yeah, so we responded on this one on our as a ministry.
Yeah, as a ministry, the response reads: the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs takes notes of this resolution. Good. So take note of that response. 35, that all ministries must provide to Fpac on or before 28 September all projects under ministries for both self-accounting and not self-accounting projects and the people that are overseeing these projects. Do you have any response on that? Okay. Yeah. You've also responded. You take note of those responses when you are compiling the update. Okay? "36, that the Accountant General liaises with the Minister of Justice to provide to the Auditor General and Fpac relevant documents, including the Journey Commission's treasury receipts, amounting to $22,319,957.92, and other information pertaining to the sale of assets of the former President Jammeh on or before 28 September 2023, failing which the Inspector General of Police must launch an investigation and report to Fpac immediately." You receive any response, Mane? Yeah, can you refer to the attachment where you have the summary?
Yeah, 11A and B.
11A and we are 36. 11, there's only 11 and then.
It's 11A. That's it. Okay. That's where it is.
Oh, it's only 11.
Yeah, 11.
from the Attorney General's chambers. Hmm? Honorable members, we have the copy of the letter from the AG chambers. 11, where we have the summary of the response from the institutions, the attached documents. Do you see? Okay, let's read to Fpac. Submission of relevant documents post meeting on the 22nd September 2023 with the Ministry of Justice. We are writing to inform you about the development regarding the provisions of pertinent documents and information related to the sale of assets of the former president, in accordance with a meeting held on 22nd September 2023. The meeting was convened and chaired by the Ministry of Justice and attended by the Office of the Auditor General, the Accountant General, and Receiver. The conveyance of this productive resulting in confirmation of the receipt of all the requisite documents and information by the Office of the Auditor General, excluding the bank statements and general treasury receipts. Clarifications were provided to the Auditor General explaining why the GTRs were not applicable in this specific instance. However, to ensure integrity and transparency in the process, alternative methods of verification were proposed for consideration by the Auditor General. The bank statements for the specific period were previously provided to the Office of the Accountant General on the 24th April 2022. However, in order to facilitate progress and accommodate any further needs for verification, the bank has been requested to furnish original statements for the request period by 28 of September 2023. We understand the significance of these documents in carrying out exhaustive and meticulous examination, and assure the Fpac that every necessary action is being undertaken to ensure that availability of accurate and complete documents in a timely manner will remain at the disposal of Fpac for any further clarification or additional information that may be required, and look forward to your valuable cooperation in this regard. From the sign for the Solicitor General. So that is the written submission of the AG chambers regarding the resolution. Yeah, any comment?
Yeah, we just wish to clarify something.
Audit?
Good afternoon. We wish to clarify that we attended the meeting at the Solicitor General's office, but we did not confirm any document as contrary to the letter stated here. They wanted clarification on how to respond to National Assembly. And we clearly told them that we cannot get involved in that. They further asked clarification on the audit findings, and this was specifically explained. So the confirmation they're stating in the letter did not happen.
National audit did not confirm.
No, we did not.
Yeah, just to add to what she said, with your permission once again. When we called, in fact, it was an impromptu invitation. We received the invitation a day before, and we were actually obliged to answer to the call. So when we went, the auctioneer or the appointed receiver, Mr. Jallo Obari, was equally there. When the meeting started, we told them that we cannot assist you in the way and manner in which you so wish to respond to the National Assembly, because we are an independent organization. We did our work as mandated by law. It's for you to respond, and we are not here to guide you. Then the meeting was actually called off, to the best of my recollection, when we actually maintain our position that we are not going to assist in the way that they so wish to respond. That was it from our end. Nothing much was basically done, and we aren't shown any document or otherwise. Thank you.
Yes. The national audit denied the claim that they did confirm and that they were not, they were not shown any document as requested. So the situation remained unresolved. That is 36. We go to 37. That all city, municipal, and area councils to prepare credible accounts for 2019 and 2020 by end of October 2023, and for 2021 and 2022 by end of December 2023, and submit them to Auditor General for auditing. We have two parts, the 2019 and 2020 by October 2023. That has elapsed. Mane, do you receive any submission? So, Accountant General, sorry, Auditor General. For 2019 and 2020, the deadline was supposed to be end of October. Did you receive any submission from any of the councils?
Yes, Honorable Chair. We can quickly update you on that issue. For KMC, 2022, they are yet to submit any financial statement. We send them a reminder.
Sorry, we're saying 2019 and 2022. No, we gave them October as deadline for that.
29.
Let's start with 19 and 20.
Yes.
19 and 20, that was completed.
Now, after this resolution, they were asked to resubmit. Yeah, they were asked to resubmit their accounts. Yes.
Chair, I think this was the bone of contention. I'm kind of happy it came back. You see, the National Audit Office did their work and they expressed an opinion. That will never change. And during the formulation of these resolutions, or even at the floor of the assembly, I did bring this up, that the opinion of the auditors would not change.
That's true.
So for us telling KMC, go and prepare again 2019 or so, was just a leeway. I think at this point, when we go back to plenary, we can bring that up. We should have concentrated on the issues that surfaced in those audit reports and come up with remedial actions. But, I mean, it's a learning point that we can pick up, but they will not redo it again. Yeah.
Said Fpac asked them to go and redo their accounts when they confessed that it was end up. They made a submission. I've asked them to give me the soft copies. Those ones we have in our foreign. So they said Fpac asked them to redo. So they have only redone. I said, but we need the auditors. I said, no. Auditors have done their audit. The people ask us to redo. We've redone. This is it. Give it to them.
That was after the resolution. No, for all the councils.
No.
All,
Let's finish BCC. Money. Did you receive that from BCC?
This is yes, I have the activity report.
No, but audited financial statements.
Their financial statements and
No, money, we do not receive draft financial statement. We receive audited financial statement.
They didn't hear me. When they submitted, that's what I said. We needed audited financial statement and activity report. Said Fpac request us go and redo your account, not give it back to the auditors for audit.
No. Money. You have never been absent in any Fpac report, and the provisions of the Constitution is clear. If they bring a draft report to you, give it back to them. We don't take draft reports. We only receive audited ones. Return that. This is our fault. It's no one's fault.
The thing was
We
that-
have, Chair, we have the findings of the auditors. We were to decide, and we believe there could be room. The issue was brought on the table, and it was a heated argument. So it was for us to decide. It's still not late. Okay? When we are given feedbacks to plenary, we can report as it is obtained. And in future, we see how to deal with it. But the prior period audit report that is done, nothing can. No. It's not possible.
Yeah, I think the thing was the accounts of the councils were not properly done. So based on that, we are recommending that for 2019 and 2022, they redo it latest October, and 21 and 22 latest December. From the report that we are getting, none of them, none of them complied. If we are saying BCC, we are yet to see the copies.
Currently, the government of the Gambia, all their financial statements, I think the auditors always express an adverse opinion. Not so. But our resolution was born out of those adverse opinions. But we treated the councils otherwise. And a similar trend is what is transpiring in the councils. The auditors express an adverse opinion. So their findings, their recommendations should have been sufficient for us to make a decision. So this was my point. But I strongly believe it was a learning point. We can all really evolve from it and then treat all of them equally. Thank you.
Yeah, I think for the councils, I think they need to be treated differently, because if you look at their accounts when they brought it here, I'm even wondering whether if you ask them to prepare the reports, where are they going to get the figures? They know it. No, they'll cook it, but we'll end up telling this is cooked, like what they told us.
Now,
Chairman.
now we have
Listen,
we have none of them complying for 2021, 2019 to 2020, and we are not sure even 2021 and 2022 by December we'll get that positive result. Yes.
Thank you very much. So we need to be consistent for all institutions and understanding the methodology. Like once an opinion is given, of course we do oblige.
Exactly.
At what is ideal to, when you give an opinion, if they have additional documents to make adjustment, it should be the subsequent year, subsequent audit, so that they can restate their comparatives. Otherwise, we are going to do audits, concentrate, put more of our resources on one institution. Meanwhile, that will also create backlog because we will not have the capacity to audit other institutions. I think that trend will help us a lot. Otherwise, auditing will become very.
It will not be completed. So that's that. Now the conclusion. Now we come to that. As I said, we give them the end of October for them to respond to 2019 and 2020. I'm coming. I'm going by what is in a resolution. Now 2021 and 2022, we are not expecting anything to come from them. So now what do we recommend on that?
We
To be audited.
but
2021, the deadline was supposed to be October. No, yes, this is councils. No, we are, no, that's not our.
deadline is going to be.
No, I said 2019 and 2020. That one is due October. Then 21 and 22 is December. So the first part has elapsed. That is 2019 and 20. What? And we are not expecting anything positive come to the other one. So that's my point of consensus. Yes.
So now,
For 2019 and 2020, we'll have the inputs.
Okay.
because the audit was done. We have the recommendations from the auditors, we have their reports. So that is not a problem. Okay? In reporting on this resolution, the progress made, we can report accurately and indicate to plenary that in subsequent resolutions, that of the councils will be included as it is obtained in 2019 and 2020. Now, 2021 and 2022, let's look at a realistic time frame. If December might be too close, we can say March. You know, we can say March and then have an update on them. But 2019, 2020, I mean, that was an oversight on the committee. So we'll take that responsibility and report in subsequent resolution.
So meaning, Chair, meaning then we need to notify them with this time frame so that at least they can be able to do something with their accounts.
Pardon?
I said then we need to notify them with this time frame we are going to give them so that they can try to get all these accounts on time.
So that is to say, for 2019 and 2020, the councils have not responded. Then the committee will be reporting on that in our subsequent report as to what line of approach we're supposed to take. Taking under the consideration the report that we were treating under the councils. So the adverse findings that were there, if they remain unresolved, what has been recommended by the auditors, then we can do those recommendations. The onus lies on them to act on those advice findings.
But can we allow the
Honorable, we just want to
titles,
update
please,
you regarding 2021 and 2022. Because some of the councils have already submitted their accounts and some are being audited and been finalized as well.
Yeah, it's in written form. Yeah. Yes, we would share it with the clerk. Okay. What we have here, KMC, Carnegie Municipal Council, for 2022, they are yet to submit, but we have sent them a reminder for them to say. 21 is completed. Yes. KMC. Banjul City Council, the 2021 and 2022, the audit is ongoing. We have completed the field work. We are now working. Yes. The audit is ongoing. We have completed the field work. So we are still working on that. For Birkama, 2021 was completed, but 2022 is still outstanding. We have attempted to send them a reminder, but they're yet to submit. Can I proceed? Basse Area Council 2022 was received and we are at the finalization stage. 21 was completed. Kerawan Area Council, we received the draft financial statement, but for 2022, but we are yet to start the audit on that. 21 was completed. Yes. For Janjambure Area Council, 2021 and 2022 are still outstanding. We are yet to, they are still outstanding. They are yet to submit. Kuntao Area Council 2021 is submitted, but 2022 is outstanding. 2022 is outstanding. For Mansa Conco Area Council, 2020, 2021, and 2022 are all outstanding. Yes. Not submitted. Yeah. is yet to be submitted. Not submitted.
One thing I know, we can go by that, but currently with the council, because during our tour we learn a lot, there are so many issues with their finance and CEOs issues. So I don't know whether they will be able to, but I know they should do it. And we even, told them they need to prepare all these things, credible and whatever. So, okay. Because I just want to be, I'm not trying to, but the situation there, as the chair of the committee, because I know Basse, they have a problem currently with the director, the CEO, and the current finance director. And this place also, Brikama, the same thing is happening there. So these are some of the issues. So I don't know whether we can get all of them on board.
Chairman, what I believe is, let's stick to our timeline. That is more the reason we have to stick to the timeline so that we can know the underlying problems. Then we can report accurately to plenary and come up with remedial actions. Because right now, all we've been doing is based on assumptions together, but we have never reported, and they have not been engaged on any meaningful platform. So let's stick to the timeline. When they come, if they don't have anything, they report as it is. Whatever they bring, that will be a starting point. But if we should defy it, we would never know what is really readily available at their disposal. So I'll propose we stick to the timeline. Send them a reminder, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Chair. We received the communication a day before we were actually to appear here. So the latest update we have sent to National Assembly is as at the 25th of July.
25th July, yes.
Yes. So from the 25th of July, we have not updated that list. We didn't have time to give you an updated list in terms of those people that were recovering through the payroll. So as we stand, the outstanding interest is $21,502,232.24. The ones that have been retired amounts to $12,272,073.50. Yeah. Unless you allow us to give you, you will give us when you want, the latest time that you want us to submit an updated list of those that are currently being deducted. Because on a monthly basis, this is ongoing. On a monthly basis, the balances would change for those that were currently recovering from payroll. Okay. Can I then request that we give you an updated list by the 30th of November or maybe the first week of December? Because then the the payroll for November would have been concluded?
No, I think 30th it will be better because we need to prepare a report as well.
Okay.
So I think the 30th should be almost 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. 30th. Yes. And
And then we can have the outstanding one and the ones that were retired.
Okay, I would maybe request that the secretary tw- 21st. Okay, maybe I will liaise with the secretary to give me that so that it would guide whatever we're doing later.
Then all this, the assumption was the breakdown of all this, calculating which ones were errors and in which ones the effect cycle all those.
Okay, what date is that document?
That is
21st October.
yes, also on the name of the ministry.
Okay, hold on. Hello, sorry. You want the format to be the same as that one that was done in that submission of the 21st of October 2022. Okay.
See, in our report, this is the document we put in our report. I think it must reflect what we are in our report. Then later on, if we decide to ask for another year or so, I think that's fine. So yeah.
Okay.
What I was saying also is, you know, if
Yeah. I think so. I'm not very sure. Yeah. Here, I'm struggling with, I understand the format, but in terms of the content, it will be, yeah, in terms of the content, it will be different because a lot has happened from 2022 to now. So, but to follow that same format and give you the update as at now.
This one was actually limited to 2007 to around 2015.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, but better still, if she can provide the soft copy, then we can edit it on our own. We can actually work on the yeah, and then we do the work on the behind from here.
Okay. Okay, but now I think I now understand. 2007 to 2015, I think. The first one, yes. 20. I'll look for, yeah.
This one. Okay.
What I was also saying, you know, when you look at the ministry, there are some that doesn't have a name of a ministry. You'll just show like some kind of serial number. I don't know whether it should be on the one you said. On appendix A, you see, it said the second one after Minister of Health you have 0201 MP 110. So we don't know. We want to know the ministry. Appendix A. It says outstanding. You got that? It shows here ministry name and remark. So I guess the remark should be amount. Yeah. So what I'm saying, if you look at on the ministry, no, but if you look at number 2 from Minister of Health, then you have another one called 0201 MP 110. What is that? Yeah, because we want to know what ministry is that. And then Ibrahim Okamara, that's fine. Just put National Assembly if it is 02. If it is B. It's possible, but we just want to confirm. 2012, we came in 2019. Maybe. Have anybody more Lamin? More Lamin Bojang here?
Okay. So on resolution 1, the AG to give update on or before 30th November 2020. Let's go to resolution 2. That all unreconciled government transactions indicated in the audited accounts be reconciled by the accountant before the end of the financial year 2022 and before Fpac. So we have, pardon?
This one doesn't seem to be correct. Number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah. The financial year 2022 has elapsed.
This was in 2022. All unreconciled government transactions indicated in the audited accounts be reconciled by the accountant. There are some transactions that are not reconciled.
Yes.
Yeah. This is not to be No, I think you have provided your response to that. If I may read that one. Yeah. Additional work was carried out on the unreconciled government transactions, and we submit the attack report detail the status of the pending reconciliations in Appendix A. Where is Appendix A? Honorable members, can you check your copy? Where is Appendix A? In the report. Accountant General, you refer us to Appendix A. That's what I'm struggling to say. Yes, there's Appendix A. That's Appendix A. The reconciliation status as at the time of the audit 2019. That's the attachment. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Yes. There is Appendix A. I think the report A. It is stated reconciliation status as at the time of the audit 2019. You want the money? Have you given them this photocopy? The submission of updates on the resolution of the National Assembly dated 27 July. You have that one? Okay. 27 July. Do you have that? Okay, just check. I think the fourth date. Appendix A. Reconciliation status as at the time of the audit 2019. The resolution is asking for all reconciled government transactions indicated in audited accounts be reconciled by the Accountant General before the end of the financial year 2020 and report sent to Fpac. So, National Audit, do you verify this reconciliation?
If you look at the appendix, they're already stating that all these transactions are unreconciled. We still refer them to the resolution. Or they are still admitting to the resolution that they've not been able to reconcile all these transactions. I'm saying if you look at the appendix, they're already detailing out that these transactions are not being reconciled. They're already reporting that the reconciliation is not being completed yet.
And we are asking them to complete the reconciliation.
Yeah, like the submission says, currently work is ongoing to reconcile the accounts, and the magnitude of what has been done is what is tabled in Appendix A.
The work is going on.
Yes, the work is going on.
And that's confirmed.
That is confirmed.
To what extent? How about percentage?
As you can see,
25%? 80? You have not?
We've given the figures here, but in terms of percentage, we have not quantified in percentage terms.
table.
Reconciliation update status. Down. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That one has increased. And then the CRF, almost the same.
Okay.
There's no change in the CRF. Huh?
I may not be able to comment on this because the people who worked on it are not here, but allow me to get an update on this. But what I can say is that work is ongoing on this reconciliation, because one transaction, some of these figures, you could have one transaction representing about 90% of the total amount. So, and reconciliation is about investigating. So I would request that you allow us time to continue the work. Pardon? Here we are working towards the target of the 31st that was given, December. So until then, we should be able to say what we have registered in terms of progress. Pardon? You know, the timeline is 31st December. So we're working towards that time. You
That
know,
was last year, actually.
yes, but when you're reconciling, you look at it as it is today. And then if it turns out that this is a transaction relating to previous year, that is when now you go to rectify, to sort it out. But you cannot go and then just work on 2020 because the figures in the, for example, in the TMA, for example, you look at it as at today and work backwards.
Chair. You know, this is about 2019 transactions, and we are in 2023. So for me, it seems maybe not much work was done on it, or there's something fundamentally wrong. Because again, if you look at what we're talking about almost 3 years now, that you have this information that was pending in the system. So for 3 years or so, I think for me there's something. Either your team is not doing that much in it, or something is wrong that they weren't able to figure out still.
I still go back to my submission to say I am not au fait with this work, so allow me time to understand it fully, and then I should be able to give. But what I am saying is you have observed that some of the items are increasing. Maybe they're looking at it as at today, and it may not be justified to say no work is being done on this. No, we're working towards the timeline of the 31st of December, as was previously given. So when we come to that time, then we will be able to say. Pardon?
For 2022. Need to clarify. This resolution we are dealing with was the resolution of 2022, and it was done in September in 2022. That's when we gave until the end of December 2022. Now it's like 1 year down the line.
Wow.
You see, we are following up. Yeah, we have not forgotten about this one. Maybe we give you time until end of this year and then see what happens.
That is why I thought, you know, my first submission was that maybe it's a mistake because we've gone past 2023. But maybe allow me to get an update on this, because like I said, I'm not very much okay with this this activity. So I may not be doing justice to it if I attempt to respond.
Well, I think the chair, I think it's okay. We can give our time to the end of. But meanwhile, we'll be looking at the 2020 account very, very closely to see if the issue is still continuing in 2020 account. I think we can, yeah.
31st December 2023. Yeah. AG. Okay.
On the end of the year.
So let's go to resolution 3. The government, through the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs, endeavors to table before the National Assembly a revised public finance bill and a revision of the financial regulation 2016 before the end of the financial year 2022. Ministry of Finance.
Yeah, the bill was submitted to Cabinet and Cabinet has considered the bill. This was sometime in the second quarter or third quarter of this year. I think the second quarter of this year. So we should be in a position to submit this after incorporating all the comments in the next Cabinet, in the next Assembly sitting.
Pardon? You said you should be?
We should be able to submit the bill in the next legislative session.
The National Assembly.
Yes.
Our next session likely will be in March.
Yes.
We have two things. There is the bill on the Public Finance Act and then the Financial Regulation 2016.
Yeah, as soon as the bill is approved, then we can, yes, exactly.
Can we go to resolution 5? Or 4? The Auditor General consider invoking his power under Section 165 of the Constitution, where discrepancies of a criminal or fraudulent nature are discovered during an audit. I think they also advance their response.
Honorable Chair, this we do and we continue to do whenever it arises.
This they will do.
Yeah, if
they responded as follows. The Auditor General fulfilled this requirement of the Constitution. We have reported cases of suspected fraud to the Inspector General of Police during our audits. In this instance, we do not wait until the audit is complete or report the incident to the IGP immediately for investigation once it is detected. So we will say they have acted on this. They are compliant. Very good. Resolve. Resolution 5. The Auditor General consider including its report to the National Assembly all cases of criminal or fraudulent nature reported to the Inspector General of Police. We've got their response as well on that. This resolution is well noted. In future, the Auditor General will consider including in its report to the National Assembly cases or discrepancies of criminal or fraudulent nature discovered during the assignments which are reported to the Inspector General of Police. So that's noted and will be acting on. Resolution 6. that the Auditor General and the Accountant General provide to the National Assembly a list of all people that have been found to commit fraudulent activities in all sectors and give the latest update on their prosecution payments. From the Auditor General, kindly find below details of fraudulent activities in various institutions. The final audit report, Ministry of Justice, that is the Intellectual Property Department, January 2014 to December 2019. $315,700 worth of IP renewals not accounted for, that is cash skimming. The case is at the level of the police. Investigation completed and sent to the court. The police department will send the file to the Ministry of Justice for prosecution. Encourage the Gambia Police Force to work with the PS of the ministry to summon the property evaluator to evaluate the property of the suspect. And then for the 315,700 fraudulent infamous receipts. Now, you send this file to the Ministry of Justice. Did you send it? Yes. National Audit?
We don't send files to Minister of Justice.
Oh, so the police will send this file to me. Okay, not me. The police will send this file to the Ministry of Justice. Has it been confirmed whether they send the file to the Ministry of Justice? No feedback. Huh? Honorable members, the investigation is completed and sent to the court. Huh? And sent to the court. Yes. And the police department will send the file to the ministry for prosecution. I don't know, there seems to be contradiction. Do they all rely on the same? I think they all rely on.
Yeah, I think as a matter of update, the PS should update this committee, because I could vividly remember in the last meeting of the Laws Advisory Committee, it was suggested that the Minister of Justice should come. They are not members, but they are supposed to come and update the committee. I'm not sure whether this was done, but PS is the chair of the Laws Advisory Committee. Maybe he can provide an update on that issue.
Sorry, I missed the point. I was on the phone outside. Oh, what's the issue?
These are the cases reported by government arising from fraudulent activities that are reported in the government accounts. If you could really remember, we are constrained as to how we will deal with some of these issues, because they've been appearing in the books for more than 10 years or more. So we wanted a decision to be made by the representative at the Laws Advisory Committee, and it was at this juncture that we decided to invite the Minister of Justice to update as to the whereabouts of some of these cases.
Yes, I don't have the. I think justice have communicated, but I don't remember their responses. Maybe if I can get back to, I can update the Fpac on the status now of the cases that are currently being investigated and those that are currently in the courts. But I don't have it off head right now.
Specific ones, we have this $215,700 worth of IP renewals not accounted for. So according to the audit, the case is at the level of the police. And the police are supposed to send the file to the Ministry of Prosecution. So that's supposed to be confirmed. And the other one is the 315,700, fraudulent, the same 315,700. It includes receipt. And then the GTR receipt books not supported by the FMS receipt worth $97,454. The case is also at the level of the police. Investigation completed and sent to the court. If you can specifically note those ones to be part of the request that you're supposed to make from the ministry on the update. Yes?
So I miss your point.
That time you were out. The audit gave report from Ministry of Justice on the Intellectual Property Department from January 2014 to December 2019. Specifically, the amount involved in $315,700 worth of IP renewals not accounted for. And the other one, that is the GTR receipt books, worth of $97,454. That the state cases are at the level of the police, and that the police department will send the file to the ministry for prosecution. So the one that is supposed to find out the update from the ministry, let's be specific here, but they've been noted by the auditors. They are the cases that they are reporting to us. Okay? If you don't have the copy, we provide you the copy of the